Okay, so day number 2 of elapsed time, we are going to learn about duration today. And what duration is how long an event or something lasts. So you'll be given the start time and the end time, and you just have to figure out how long an event lasted. So we are going to use the same method of mountains equal 1 hour and hills equal a number of minutes. Okay, so to begin, we have at 1 p.m., Warren started to make orange juice. Okay, he started. So I can draw my number line here and have 1 p.m. That's when he started. He got out 12 oranges, juiced them, and drank the juice. When he finished, it was 1:30 p.m. How long did it take to make and drink the juice? So it says here he started at 1 o'clock and he finished at 1:30 p.m. So that's easy to see that you would jump 30 minutes, right? You would jump a hill for 30 minutes to get from 1 to 1:30. Or if you want to break it down, you can jump 5 minutes at a time. So we could jump here, 1 to 1:05, that's 5 minutes. Jump another 5 minutes, and that would be 1:10. Jump another 5 minutes, and that'd be 1:15. Another 5 minutes, and that'd be 1:20. Another 5 minutes, and that'd be 1:25. And then finally, 5 more minutes, and that's 1:30. So then you can add them all up. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sets of 5, so 6 times 5 is equal to 30. So it would be 30 minutes. Or again, you can just know that because the hour didn't change and you went from 0 to 30, all you did was add 30 minutes. Next one, Layla arrived. Okay, she arrived at the doctor's office at 10 a.m. She finally saw the doctor at 11 a.m. How long did Layla have to wait? So arrived, that's really her start time. And she arrived at 10 a.m. So I'm going to put that here. And then she finally saw the doctor at 11. Okay? And this one's also nice and easy because both of the times end in 0. So that means that we moved full hours, right? We didn't move some minutes. We moved 1 full hour to be exact, right? Because 10 plus 1 equals 11. And that's what time we ended at. So it was 1 hour that she had to wait. 1 hour, whoops. Bonnie's kitchen sink got clogged, so she called the plumber. The plumber arrived. That's an important word. Whoops, sorry. You have to box important words. The plumber arrived at 5:30 p.m. and finished, that's an important word, fixing the sink at 6:30 p.m. How long did it take the plumber to fix the sink? So they arrived at 5:30, so that'll be our start time, right? They can't start fixing before they arrive. So 5:30 p.m. is when they arrived, and they finished at 6:30 p.m. Now look at this. Both of our times end in 30. So that means that we just have to worry about how many hours, right? And so to get from 5 to 6, we add 1. So it's 1 hour because we went from 5:30 to 6:30. Next, at 8:30 p.m., Ben started to make orange juice. He got out 12 oranges, juiced them, and drank the juice. When he finished, it was 9:15. How long did it take to make and drink the juice? So it started at 8:30. And it ended at 9:15. And we're trying to figure out this time in between. Now, if you look here, the number, not only does the minutes change, but the hours change as well. So I'm going to use this method. I am going to first try to get my 8 o'clock to 9 to match the hours. So to do that, I have to add 30 minutes, right? To get from 8 o'clock, or to get from 8 o'clock, sorry, to get from 8:30 to 9 o'clock, I have to add 30 minutes, right? Because 9 o'clock is the same thing as 8:60. So I add 30 minutes, and now I'm at 9 o'clock. Now that I have my hour worked out, I just have to focus on getting the right number of minutes. So I have 0 minutes now. I need to add 15. And that gives me a 9:15. So now I just add together my 30 minutes and my 15 minutes, which gives me 45 minutes. So my answer here is 45 minutes. Next, Leslie got in line for a roller coaster at 4:30 p.m. She got on the ride at 5:15 p.m. How long did she wait in line? All right, so she got in line at 4:30. So 4:30 is my start time. And then 5:15 is my end time. So again, my hours changed and my minutes changed. So I'm first going to worry about my hours. I'm trying to get my 4:30 to 5 o'clock. So we have 4:30. I want to make it to 5 o'clock. Or we can think 4:60, right? Because there's 60 minutes in an hour. So I add 30 minutes. And that gives me to 5 o'clock. And now that my hours are the same, right? I have 5 o'clock and 5 o'clock. I need to worry about my minutes. So I'm going from 5 and 2 zeros to 5:15. So I need to add, 15 minutes to get me to 5:15. Now I add up the 30 minutes and the 15 minutes. So that gives me 45 minutes is how long I waited. Olivia was helping her mom cook dinner. They finished the meal at 8:05. If they started cooking at 5:30, how long did it take them? So they started at 5:30 and they finished at 8:05. I guess I could put PM on both. There we go. Now, this one, both my hours and my minutes are different. So what I'm going to do first on this one is a little different. Because my minutes went down, if you can see that, it went from 30 to 05. I'm going to start with the hours first. I'm going to move my hours first. So I have 5:30, and I know if I add 1 hour, that gets me to 6:30. And then if I add another hour, that gives me 7:30. And then I know I can't add another hour because that'll give me 8:30, right? So I can only add 2 hours. So now I'm trying to get my 30 to the next full hour. So again, I would have to add 30 minutes, right? Because I'm trying to get from 7:30 to 8 o'clock. And 7:30 to 8 o'clock is the same thing as 7:30 to 7:60. So I jump 30 minutes here, and that would give me 8 o'clock. And then I just have to jump 5 more minutes because I'm trying to get to 8:05. Now I can add up. I have 2 hours here. And then I have 30 minutes and 5 minutes, which equals 35. So my answer is 2 hours and 35 minutes. Dave started cleaning up his yard at 4:50. He started cleaning up his yard at 4:50. If he finished at 6:55, how long did Dave spend cleaning his yard? So we started at 4:50, ended at 6:55. Now, if you look, whoops, my minutes are different and my hours are different, but because my minutes are getting bigger, I'm going to just tackle those right now. So I'm going from 50 to 55. So clearly I'm just adding 5 minutes, and that gives me to 4:55. Now I can jump a full hour, and that'll give me to 5:55. And then I can jump another hour again, and that gives me to 6:55, right? So my answer is 2 hours and 5 minutes. Next up, Cody's father started working on his truck at 5:35. If he finished working on it at 8 o'clock, how long did he spend working on it? So we have here, he started at 5:35, ended at 8 o'clock. So my hours changed and my minutes changed, but my minutes, if you look, right, my minutes got less. So what I would do is I'm going to start worrying about my hours first. So I go from 5:35. If I jump 1 hour, it's 6:35. If I jump another hour, it's 7:35, right? And then I can't jump another hour because that would be 8:35. So I jump 2 full hours. And now I'm going to try to get this 7:35 to 8 o'clock, right? I'm trying to get from 7:35 to 8 o'clock, or if you want to call it 7:60 to be easier. So to figure that out, I would do 60, right, what I'm trying to get to, minus the 35 that I have. So I jumped 25 minutes. So my answer here is 2 hours and 25 minutes. Last question. Carol finished cleaning her room at 7:25. If she started cleaning at 4:30, how long did it take her to clean her room? So we have here, she started at 4:30, ended at 7:25. So look, again, my minutes went down, so let me start with my hours to make it easier. So I jump 1 hour, 4:30 to 5:30, and then I can jump 5:30 to 6:30, and then I have to stop because if I jump another hour, that'd be 7:30, which is bigger than what we have of 7:25. So now I'm trying to jump from 6:30 to 7 o'clock, right, the next full hour. Or we can think 6:60 to make it easier. So I have to jump 30 minutes, right? I have to jump 30 minutes there to get me to 7. And now I need to jump 25 more minutes to get me from 7 to 7:25. So now I need to add up my minutes together and my hours. So I have 2 hours here, right? 1 hour and then 1 hour. So that's that's 2 hours and 55 minutes. So there you go. Now it's y'all's turn to practice. I hope this was helpful, and I'm glad y'all are back.